We all want to travel through time. Get in the time machine like in the movie Back to the Future and move in time. To see how true historical legends have been preserved, to see the childhood of our parents and of course to move into the future. To see future scientific progress and of course flying machines as from every fantasy film about time travel. And today we will see if this is scientifically possible. Hello dear scientists, and let's do science. There are three main types of time travel. Physical, based on the consequences of the theory of relativity. Movement at a speed close to the speed of light. Being in the area of ultra-high gravity, for example, near the event horizon of a black hole. Biological, stop the body's metabolism with subsequent recovery, for example. Cryopreservation, which is quite popular among some people who say that after death they are frozen in a special cryo chamber and then thought in the future. Quantum, theoretically, deeper knowledge of quantum physics will not only teleport information but also transfer physical objects in time and space. But today, we will take a closer look at the physical form of time travel. To begin, we need to start with one of the greatest minds of the 20th century. In 1905, the main theory was presented in our today's video in Albert Einstein's special theory of relativity in his scientific work on the electrodynamics of moving bodies. In this theory, Einstein was able to connect space and time. Albert states that these things are generally interconnected. That is why he called it relativity. Also in this theory, he introduced a statement that the greatest known speed in science now is a speed of 300,000 kilometers a second, as a huge global sign of traffic rules. According to this theory, the faster you move, the slower you feel time. That is, in short, he said that depending on certain factors, time can change its speed. Namely, in his theory, he broke all stereotypes that time is always moving at a constant speed. Einstein himself understood that time travel in the future is possible. Namely, the process was to be as follows. You have to get into a spaceship and accelerate to about 98% of the speed of light and move for as long as you want to move in time into the future. In order to accelerate to this speed, starting from Earth, we need 6 years to fly the time you want to move in time. Then return to the planet, where thousands of years will pass for the inhabitants, and for you will grow old only for a small number of years, for example, from 40 to 50. The above example is relative, as it depends on the time you travel on the ship. Acceleration and motion at about the speed of light slows down over time. When the spacecraft accelerates to this speed for the inhabitants of the Earth, 1 year will correspond to 1 hour on the ship. Therefore, you will return young enough and thousands of years will pass for the planet. This is exactly what Einstein wanted to convey in this theory. Joseph Havel and Richard Keating decided to take advantage of this. Namely, they conducted an interesting experiment when they took 2 pairs of precision atomic clocks and left one on the ground and put the other on a regular commercial plane and began flying in the direction of the Earth's rotation. The clock was the one that was on the plane. It lagged behind for a while, which means that it was moving in the timeline less than 1 second per second. That is, it was a kind of movement in time. The most interesting thing is that they moved 332 nanoseconds in time. Quite a bit, but the fact of being able to move in time is possible. But can we move in time? Basically, yes, you have heard a lot of things and experiments about it in this video. But, of course, the government will get access to this technology earlier than we. Because they need to test it and make sure that it will be secure for people. Also, they have if you watching this video from the future, or even when the time machines have arrived, remember that you can fall down all the story just with moving to the past and changing something that had a lot of sense to our future. The continuum is very dangerous. You saw it in a lot of films when the people moved in time and, accidentally, destroyed their future in reality. We don't know exactly how much time it will take to create a secure technology and how many years will run to build the first time machine. But we know that everything is possible, so we can speed up the process or just wait.